Good morning. Back again with another Eat Breakfast with Me after gastric bypass surgery. So this morning, my breakfast is 1 egg with no sugar added salsa and 2 ounces of turkey. Very good. Don't know how much of this I'll be able to eat. I got up this morning and I had a protein drink mixture. Still feeling, I'm not full, but I feel like, I don't know, my stomach just feels weird this morning. So don't really know how much of this I'll be able to eat, and then I hate it when I can't finish a meal because then I just have to kind of guess how much protein, calories, carbs was in the meal. So right now my goal every day is around 100 grams of protein. I try to stay under 600 calories, and just from what I've been able to find, it says it's a good idea to keep your carbs under 50 carbs, which is considered to be a low carb diet. It's really hard right now for me to, because I'm so limited on what foods I can eat right now, it's kind of hard for me to go 0 carb, because like a lot of the things I'm eating to get my protein have carbs in them, such as like the little meal replacement bars that have a lot of protein in them, and then of course like the protein shakes that I still drink, or the protein drink mixes that I have carbs in them. So it's kind of hard for me to get what I need to get in and keep my carbs like at 0. So if you have any tips and tricks on how I can do that and still have protein supplements, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm keeping my carbs to less than 50 grams a day, calories under 600 a day, and my protein is around 100. This turkey is so good. As I've mentioned in some of my other videos, it's really crucial that you spend 20 to 30 minutes eating your meal, and you know that gives your body time to process those full cues so that you can stop eating at the appropriate time, so that you're not overeating or overfilling your new stomach. And I've started to notice, like, around the time that I start eating and approaching some of my full cues, that my stomach makes a lot of noise. Like, it's a very rumbly, grumbly, like, just sounds like stuff's moving around in there, and I think that's like a precursor to my full cues. I still am struggling with chewing my food slowly, eating at a much slower pace. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with that, but I am. It's hard for me. It's like there's so much boredom involved in eating now, because literally I take one bite, chew it up, and then I just have to sit here. Like, what am I supposed to do in between bites? It's so boring. It just doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel normal. And as I mentioned before in one of my other videos, I work from home and I'm here by myself 90% of my day. So it's like I'm here alone, eating in silence, just like do between bites. Like, this is so boring. But don't want to get it confused. Don't want to get it twisted. Like, this is still the best thing that I've ever done. Like, in the grand scheme of my life, oh, what? It's boring while I'm eating big whoop. Like, this is the best decision that I ever made for myself. Like, I'm so happy with my decision. My life's on a completely different trajectory. This is amazing. Another thing that is new for me is I'm food journaling. I track everything in the Bariatric app. It's really easy. Most things that you eat are like already auto saved in there. So you just start to type in what you ate and it basically autofills itself, and it tracks everything for you. It tracks your fluid intake. You can track your vitamin intake, your exercises that you've done, how many calories you're consuming. It breaks it down into the percentages of the nutrients you're getting from each category, like how much of your diet is fats, how much of your diet is caloric. Like, it really is a great app for that. And I'm also like handwriting in a journal, like everything that I'm eating, how I feel after I eat it, like what my overall experiences were. I'm just really trying to establish a healthy relationship with food and figure out like what works best for me. Breakfast is my favorite. Lately, I've noticed that when I drink a protein drink, like my protein drink of choice is the Premier Protein. It's a really good bang for your buck. It's comes in a 4-pack. The way that I buy it, it comes in a 4-pack. It's an 11 fluid ounce container and it has 30 grams of protein in it. Well, it's around 180 to 190 calories per container. The taste is really good. They have a lot of different flavor options. Banana cream is where it's at. That caramel. I really like the cake batter and the cookie dough as well. But, you know, they got some great classics like strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate that are also really good. They don't taste chalky. But anyway, the point of that was, here lately, the past few days when I drink a protein drink, it's like making me feel overly full. Like, almost to the point where I feel like I need to belch or to burp for a couple hours afterwards. So I'm really trying to limit the amount of protein drinks that I'm drinking and try to rely more on my protein sources coming from solid foods. Which it's not always easy, you know, because you don't really have a lot of space in your new stomach to eat solid food. So the struggle is real. You just kind of have to research and find out what protein sources are going to give you the biggest numbers at once. Like, for the smallest amount of food, what has the largest amount of protein? Meat, salmon, catfish, turkey, deer meat. I've been eating a lot of deer meat and a lot of catfish. Eggs and turkey is pretty much what I've been living off of, and various shredded cheeses or ricotta cheese, cottage cheese. See, I almost messed up. I almost took 2 bites too soon together. I keep doing that. And my stomach is really starting to make a lot of noise, which is not good because I've barely eaten any of this. I probably haven't even eaten a half an ounce of my turkey, and I'm not even a quarter of the way done with my egg, and my stomach is already making a lot of noise. So I think I really need to slow down, chew slower, and try not to swallow air. I don't know if you understand what I mean when I say swallow air, but I feel like, sorry, I have 2 blowouts on my fingernails. I feel like I might be swallowing a lot of air when I'm eating, which is taking up space in my pouch, my new stomach. Something that's also really hard for me to get used to is not drinking 30 minutes before, during, or 30 minutes after I eat, because in the past I've always had a drink with me while I eat. Like, that's just part of how I eat, was taking drinks during my meal, but I can't do that anymore. I also have not been taking my Gas-X in a few days, so I'm wondering if maybe that's the reason why my stomach's feeling weird, like it's feeling. I might just take it after I eat and see if that helps to alleviate some of the fullness that I've been feeling after those protein shakes. So, as some of you who have been following my journey might know, as I mentioned earlier in the video, or maybe I didn't mention it earlier in the video, I can't remember now. So, I've been working out 4 days a week. Luckily, my daughter's a power lifter, so she's really familiar with strength and conditioning workouts. She's really fluent with all of the machines and the different techniques that you use in the gym. So she's actually finished a course to be a certified trainer, and she just has to take her test and she will actually be a certified physical trainer in Texas. So she's actually been training me 4 days a week at the gym. So I'm really feeling great, and I'm so thankful that I have her knowledge and her expertise. Hopefully she can get me whipped into shape. Overall, I'm just thankful that I have a really solid workout buddy, and then my best friend Lacey, aka Texas Lady. Look her up on TikTok, follow her, she's amazing. She goes to the gym with us too. Historically, I have not taken the best care of myself. Probably for the last 20 years, I've really neglected myself. No self-care, no self-love. But really, since having the surgery, I just have this influx of energy. I have this influx of mental clarity. I feel like taking the initiative to take care of myself, to be active, to be a mover and a shaker. Like, my whole outlook on life, my whole gumption to make changes. Like, I just feel like fundamentally I've changed so much, just even in this short time. It hasn't even been a month since I'm post-op, and I just feel like a total turnaround. I'm just so hopeful for change. I'm driven to change, and I just want to be better. I want to be happy. I want to be healthy, and like, I just feel it. Like, overall, I just feel so much better about my life. And if you're on the fence about whether or not you should have bariatric surgery, do it. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. Do it for yourself, because yeah, at first it's going to be tough. It's going to be the hardest thing that you've ever done, but it is so worth it. Like, I'm so happy. I can not even tell you how happy I am. It's amazing. This turkey is so good. I love it. I could eat turkey all day. Okay, so I've taken some bites off camera. I slowed down a little bit, started chewing a little bit more, and some of those fullness cues have gone away. I'm not feeling the pressure that I initially was, like, before I even started trying to eat my meal. So yeah, I've just really slowed down, and I'm being really conscientious of how fast I'm eating and how much I'm chewing. So yeah, I've got about 3/4 of my egg eaten and probably half of my turkey eaten. I'm feeling pretty good right now, so maybe I'll be able to finish this meal. Maybe. I don't know. Things happen really fast. That could all change after I swallow this bite. I could say, oh, no more. Or I might feel great. Just day by day. Bite by bite, really. Okay, so I just took my last bite of the egg, so I know I at least got 6 grams of protein from that egg, but I really think I'm going to have to start adding like a protein powder or something into the egg, because I really want to start getting all of my protein, or as much of it as I can, through solid foods. And, the very small amount of food that I can eat, it's really hard to get those 100 grams of protein, so I think I'm going to have to get an unflavored protein powder. Or I could have added in some shredded cheese and got, a little bit more protein into that one egg. But I still have about, I don't know, maybe a gram or a half a gram. No, probably like a gram of turkey. Is it a gram? No, an ounce. I still have like an ounce of turkey to eat, so I don't know if I'm going to make it. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this remaining ounce of turkey. I'm starting to get a lot of rumbling movement in my stomach, so I think I'm really fastly approaching my full cues. I'm just waiting to feel that little twinge of pressure around my diaphragm area. For me, that's like my fullness cue. Is like I start to feel like I need to burp, or I get like a fullness pressure type sensation. It's like above my stomach, like around my diaphragm upper rib area, or I'll get the hiccups. Those are my fullness cues. And the precursor to that is the stomach noises. So I think this is going to be, yep, there it is. Full cue. I just felt that pressure. It's not like really a pain, but it's just like a lot of pressure, just real suddenly. So I think I probably finished 3/4 of my turkey. So maybe I'll just try to measure my protein from the turkey at like 1.5 ounces instead of the full 2 ounces, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, I was able to eat a whole scrambled egg that time. It was just like a large egg, I guess you could say, which is 6 grams of protein. And then 1.5 ounces of my turkey is what I'm going to call it at. And I can't remember how many grams of protein that is. It's probably around 6 to 7, maybe, I'm guessing. So right there, my breakfast was roughly, I'm going to say around 14 grams of protein. I could be wrong on the turkey, but I've already had 30 with the protein shake, and, you know, maybe add in another 14, so I'm at 44 grams of protein, and it's not even lunch yet, so things are looking good for me today. You guys enjoy your day. I'll check in tonight again when I do my workout. Maybe if the gym's not too crowded, I'll try to get some workout footage. I just really don't want to get anybody else in my video and post anyone else working out in the gym, because if that happened to me, I'd be really embarrassed. So anyway, see you guys tonight. Have a great day. Bye.